peoples, welcome back to Mandibles and welcome to another movie reaction. I was supposed to have this done last week, but also everybody was losing their minds about K-pop demon hunters. So I knocked that out and you're still getting this, so you're getting two movies. But by popular demand, I usually run a poll to see like what people would like want out of the choices that we got, but so many people wanted Nimona. My door's open, hold on. So many people wanted Nimona. I'm like, I'll just do Nimona. So we'll see how Nimona goes. And if you guys really enjoy these movie reactions, I'll keep trickling them in. So if you're enjoying the movie reactions, make sure to just leave a comment or like a like or any other kind of support. Just let me know that you're enjoying the movie reactions and you'll get more of it. That's all it takes. And I'm very easy to please and to force to do things. I'm a people pleaser. So as long as people are happy, I'm gonna do most things. Most things. Let's get into it. Hi, how's it going? Check out this thing. Greatly appreciate it, bitch. Sorry, I don't know why I felt like doing that. Thank you for being here. I really enjoy doing reactions and any kind of content. I have a gaming channel, I stream on Twitch, I have a Discord, whatever you like, I got things for, all right. This is Nimona. I really have never heard of this movie outside of the recommendations. I don't know what it's about. I don't know anything about the characters. I've never heard of a single thing about this, but people love it, so we're gonna watch it. Right now. Sponsored by Soup, as always, right? I know it's animated. Annapurna Pictures, wow. We love those, right? I've seen the name before.
A long, long time ago, a kingdom lived in peace. Believing they had nothing to fear. But lurking in the shadows was a great and terrible evil. The monster attacked without warning, laying waste to everything and everyone in its path. But in that darkest hour, a hero rose up. Me. Her name was Glorith.
Go back to the shadows.
Glorith. I'm a fan of Glorith, all right? If I said this in the last movie too. If I get saved by any kind of maiden, some kind of lady, almost anything technically, in an armor, you know, as like a savior, I'm becoming. There's a specific. It's not necessarily a servant. It's just someone that would like live and die for you. Right, husband? I guess if I have to.
Their descendants would protect the kingdom for generations to come.
Okay.
But if you want a happily ever after?
I do. Normally. Depends on the character. You know, you know who I'm talking about. This scene right here reminds me of, I'm sure everybody and their mother has seen Hercules at this point, but when the Titans are beneath the thing and there's the electric gates, that's what that reminds me of, because I think they use this, like, that kind of similar shot, too. Huge fan of that movie, by the way. It's a classic. I can often... We're not doing that.
You can never let your guard down. Because the monsters are always out there.
1,000?
Good evening, folks.
Good evening. I want to go back there real quick, because I do want to ask and just get some opinions on... I am always a huge fan of this font. This bad bitch right here, almost like giant children letters. I don't really know what else to call it. But like for some reason, anytime that comes on, it's like this and like maybe 5 others where I notice that when it pops on screen, I'm like, ooh, you chose a good font there. And it's funny because I went to college partially for typography, or what the fuck do you call it? So it was technically visual communications, right? And there was a word for it, but the texts, the letters and stuff, it now resonates with me.
Have the heart of a hero.
And Ballister made the most of that chance, graduating top of his institute class. A class that includes...
I don't know. Whenever they introduce someone too early, I get a little questionable about it, right? Especially because his name isn't Nimona. So I'm assuming he's going to be bad. But we you know what we do here. We guess things incorrectly until we do it 100 times, then we guess one correctly, and then we feel really good about it.
None other than
Ambrosia's golden loin.
Ambrosius.
Direct descendant of Glorith herself. And the most anticipated night of a generation.
But then he's advertising Coca-Cola. I don't know. Ambrosia?
The kingdom accept this knight, who might not be right.
These rhymes are gonna get real excessive. Oh, now I feel bad. All right, now I can vote for you a little bit. Okay, see, now we have a little bit of depth. They just picked a child, and I didn't know much about you, but now that I know you a little bit more, I kind of like it. All right, you have the heart of you have a heart of a knight, and I'm into it. David.
Hey, thinky face, look at me.
Are they friends?
You were better and worked harder than all of us.
You're gonna be a knight, Val.
Okay. All right. Maybe I got to bring back the hostility a little bit. Maybe everybody's not that bad. And I'm just like a little hostile from demons. Okay. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm a little against demons sometimes. All right. I've been hurt once before. I'll be hurt again. I'm sure. Okay. Let's go into this a little bit differently. I love both these two. God, a handsome young guy supporting each other. Can't live without it.
Sword?
Thanks.
Mr.
Hey,
Ballister?
Squire, come take a picture with the real knight, not some charity case.
All right. You need to chill the fuck out for a second. You're in regular knight armor with matching all your little friends. Okay, he's got special armor and he's got a black sword. Fuck you, dude.
5! Smack that hard. Slap it.
cadets.
So is this us? We're the main character? Balthazar? Bal. Are we the main character? I could have sworn Nimona was gonna be the main character, and that was that. But I guess Nimona is nowhere to be seen yet. not here.
I've been looking forward to this moment.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Okay. This is gonna be good, right? I'm not gonna feel bad. I'm gonna have to walk around and pace myself to, get all the anxiousness off me. Okay. All right, cool. All right, movie's over. Sick. All right, everybody had a happy ending. This was delightful. Thank you so much for recommending this. He ended up becoming a knight after all, and everybody ended up loving him. Thank God. I'll see you guys next time. No fucking way. No way. What the fuck? I should have stopped earlier. The movie would have been perfect. God. Oh, fuck. We are a little screwed here. We're gonna get exiled and we're gonna have to run away and try to redeem ourselves or some shit. Oh, God. I can't believe we got our arm cut off, too. I mean, rightfully so. I mean, we were attacking the queen, technically. Not by... couldn't he have attacked the weapon instead of our arm? I'm sure that could have been an option. I mean, he would know that we weren't trying to do it. Just tap the weapon down. Or cut it in half. My arm? You didn't even try.
No place in this kingdom.
He's a murderer.
He's a monster.
He's perfect.
Oh my God. Oh, you're Nimona. Okay, I mean, you look pretty cool. You kind of had like a... you kind of had a lot of teeth there. A big smile, too. Love the hair, though. Hair's pretty sick. Okay. All right. So, Balthazar... Excuse me, I need to see it written out for me to actually know his name. Was framed. He was in a lovely relationship. He was framed. He killed the queen. That's fucking crazy. Right as he got knighted. So whoever's on the inside job of this had access to his weapon, had access to something in the castle facility, or there was some kind of heist that replaced his weapon with something else, right? Huh. So this is gonna get a little messy, but I'm kind of, I want him to at least not go to jail. If he could just live his life as like a casual night or something, cool. Nimona, what's your deal? Did you make this? Killer Queen. That was somebody else. Queen killer still at large. Yeah. Primary suspect. Okay. Motive. Okay. Whoa, wait, is this you? Oh my god, you guys know that I love my arms. I know. I can't go into it because sometimes I feel bad about talking about it, but like, I always love characters with missing arms. All right, they're just sick. I always love all the different designs you can have. There's a lot of awesome characters I look up to that I would love to cosplay or just look like that do that. All right, shout out to that guy.
Don't remember you, and then we rise like a fiery phoenix from the ashes to overthrow the government. Or we could just talk. The point is, whatever your dark heart desires, boss, your sidekick has arrived.
Okay. Yeah, there's a teeth thing. Why do you have such a big mouth? Huh? What's that for? And also, why are you the sidekick? The movie is called Nimona. It's about you. But I guess it's gonna be about what happened to you to make you think this way too. And since you're not actually 10, I could have guessed maybe 13 as well. Maybe, more in that direction. What could have happened to you unless you're not actually that old? You know, maybe you're a lot older. Somehow. There's a lot of fantasy stuff that does that, right? All right.
Disappointed that I'm not a murderer?
I mean, a little.
You know what? We're done here.
Why?
The real villain is still out there, and I do need help. Not.
It's funny because I think some people would be disappointed in that situation. You know, after having a pinky toe into the fantasy book community, it seems like people would prefer if someone was actually a murderer.
I swear on Glorith's name, I don't know how it happened.
We all saw how it happened. I feel so foolish, and I trusted you.
You really think he did it? We had all right. We're in fantasy future. You had 1,000 cameras and 1,000 different screens pointed at this dude, and he was like so thankful. He was even looking around. He's like, oh, "Where's my applause? What's going on here?" And then the thing just opened up. That was not also, like, weirdly enough, that was not the time to kill the queen, even though it ended up working out. But like, if I was to do it, I probably would have waited till I was a knight and then like infiltrated in a different way, not kill somebody in front of millions of people. Well, maybe not millions, but you know what I'm talking about. It's just, the fact that you, director, can't see this shit. Maybe you shouldn't be directing, huh? Maybe you should be an editor so you can look at all the fucking footage.
Wait, how did you get out?
I know the code. Beep bop boop beep bop.
Invalid password.
After you.
It worked. All right. I will say I do not think she's actually a young child. Young at heart, maybe, but I wouldn't be surprised if they're like, "Oh, I'm 300 years old." Actually, you know what? This probably goes farther back than that. We are 1,000 years in the future, and they made sure to talk about the prophecy. She was probably part of the original prophecy, and the main lady, the one I was going to marry, there was probably some kind of bullshit with that, and she probably knew her to some extent. And then something fucking happened, and she ended up becoming the villain of that story, one of the demons or whatever the fuck it is, or the dragons, right? It was dragons or serpents, whatever were underneath. That maybe she was one of them. And then she's now 1,000 years old, and she like lives as a child because it's safer. That's a lot to spit out, but I'm hoping there's at least 5% right in there. So that's what we're gonna shoot for.
Them.
They were like this when I got here.
She's given me, weirdly enough, she's given me Ellie vibes from Last of Us. You know, like more mature for her age, but still extremely immature by like conversation and humor. So she's playful, but more mature. Like if you compared her to someone else that was her age, obviously she, you know, you talk to her, she seems like more an adult, but then she also like fucks around a lot. You know what I mean?
Okay, fine. You know what? Why don't we just go around doing it your way? Yeah? Murder him, murder her, murder everyone!
Oh my God, why do you do this to me? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. He'll believe us, right? I'm gonna be real sad if he doesn't believe us.
Ambrosius.
Gesundheit.
Yes, that's my joke.
Oh look, it's Glorin!
Where?
Not an exit. That's on me.
Did you see the way he looked at me?
You did. All right. In his defense, I'm sure there's a lot going on in his mind that his loved one killed the queen, and then he also had to take off your arm. That was a lot for him to process, all right? And then there was no conversation afterwards. You basically ran and hid. I don't know how long it's been since, but you're on the run. You don't look great, you know? And then when he opens the door and sees you walking in with a robot arm and some random pink-haired child creature, I don't know if it's a child's creature, I don't know what, anyway, and you're like, let's murder everyone, I would also be like, you did. You know, so let's cut him some slack a little bit.
Promise, I'm not free.
This is the part where you run.
Okay. Maybe she's not a serpent. Well, she can maybe transform into anything. She did have a picture of a rhino, and then he's gonna run the back of the rhino. That's what the picture looked like. And then, then she also had the pictures of the other things. Oh, fuck. You know, because she drew a few different pictures. I don't remember the other ones. One of them looked like a serpent to some capacity, right? It had a bunch of arms or legs or something. It could have been an octopus. She could have been around for quite some time.
Cold in here?
Help me!
That's fucking rude. I mean, he is a dick. No, but I didn't mean it to. She looks right at it. Clean. Look how beautiful the shot is, real quick. Look at that foliage. If she, like, all right, she and him, Nimona and Bow. I can't do it. If they weren't in this shot, because they look more cell shaded than anything else, but whenever, like if they weren't in this, that shot that's a beautiful shot. I'd almost be like, hey, those bushes, those might be some real bushes. You got some, I shouldn't say it. We're gonna move on.
Something, something, something. We win. Metal.
Jesus. That is a perfect spot for the first intermission.
Call me that.
No. Of course not. You're obviously not a massive fire-breathing, but you do the shifting shape thing.
Okay, all right. I think we had a similar conversation about this with the recent Hell of a Boss short, right? Because Luna transformed next to a human into her animal or wolf form, and then he freaked out, but like, right, appropriate reaction for someone turning into a monster. But he has had, well, I guess he kind of just did get swept up with the rhino, but then she was talking, like, it's a lot to process, but I'd be like, we already have this kind of investment. You know, we've already been communicating with each other. I know how you are as a person. You know, I guess that was kind of the same with Luna, but like she was like from the get-go, she's like, I'm gonna kill you. And he's like, it's okay. But you're an animal? Get the fuck out of here. But like, I feel like if I already bonded with someone and then they came out, they're like, hey, I can transform into other creatures. I'm like, that's wild. When did that start happening? And then we'd sit down, have a good old coffee, go to a nice little cafe, and we would chat about the 1,000+ years you've probably been alive. Right? I think that'd be a nice little time out. Yeah, it's a lot to process, but hey, I got all the time in the world.
Squire has to know something.
That's what I was saying.
He's the one that gave me the sword.
That's what I was saying.
The sword that
killed the queen.
You need the squire?
Yeah. Okay. See? We were talking about this, all right? Put me in this fucking movie. I think that's why I like reacting to things. Is I put myself in these situations and I'm like, okay, what would be the most logical? I hit something. I'm just gonna assume it didn't do anything. What's the logical next step? All right. So we put ourselves in their shoes and we evaluate. And that's what I love doing. You know, that's why I love video games. Is you get put into a random situation and you're like, okay, proceed. Whatever proceed way it goes, you go and you learn as you. It's my favorite thing. I love storytelling. I just wish I could do it through books, but I cannot. I have too active of an imagination, and I'm all over the place. You know. So at least with this, like my mind can stay on focus because I have something to look at. But in the books, once you're looking at words, I'm like, I don't know this fucking language, and I've been speaking it my whole life.
There is a villain on the loose in our kingdom. And look at you. Acting like common children.
Squabbling. Tell him, squabble.
Remember your training. Remember who you are. We are born to protect this kingdom.
You know what this movie kind of reminds me of? Like, very little bit. I don't know why it's giving me this vibe, but The Quest for Camelot. You guys ever watch The Quest for Camelot? I haven't seen it in 20 years. God, Jesus, I hate saying that. I haven't seen it for a long time, but I remember loving that movie.
If anyone can find Ballister before someone else gets hurt, it's me.
It's good.
This is the greatest threat we've faced in generations.
Honestly, if it is, props for you guys. You know, I have never heard of a story where a civilization, has been fucking chilling for generations. You know, no problems whatsoever. Delightful. Could not fathom a generation having a nice time. You know, must be nice.
Sorry.
I can't be seen with that. Ah!
This is quality sidekicking stuff.
It is.
It's too much.
Unclench your mustache. What's the worst that could happen?
You don't. Is that an alarm? You don't clench mustaches, all right? And also, you can't walk around with wings. Like, the point is to be stealthy here, all right, Nimona? So what we gotta do is you just gotta play as a regular human or whatever you are, all right? And we're just gonna walk and look for this dude. We're gonna talk to him, not kill him. Talk to him, and find out if he knows anything. And if he starts raising the alarm, maybe we capture him. Maybe we take him in. Maybe we get him in a big bag, turn into a kangaroo, shove him in your little pouch, and we take him back to the base and then talk to him a little bit more. All right? Talk to him. Not kill him. Talk to him.
I love us.
That was a good picture they got of you.
Excuse me, I need to see your face.
Oh, no.
So then an otter comes.
Oh, she looks chill. Why? How do we get through this? All right. First plan. She turns into something that's small, furry chinchilla. Your pink beard. All right, and then we're in the clear. Right? That's first idea. I think that could work. You could be something a little bit bigger and count as like hair as well. It could be like a hair down and then like wrap around the beard, like a squirrel tail. Squirrel. That's squirrel face.
Say something.
What the fuck? Oh. I didn't realize how intricate she can get with her transformations. I wonder if this uses more like power or something like that, to the fact that like she can completely conceal herself as a different person. She can come back as the queen and just be the queen. Technically. You know, she could have, well, I guess she wasn't there at the time, but like, that's, this opens up a lot more possibilities.
Will you hurry up? You stop pushing me. I'm trying. I'm not pushing you. I'm encouraging you forward. We'll do it without me.
Our chariot awaits.
Okay.
What the heck was that?
I guess that's a significantly different way to do that, right? I thought my way was gonna be pretty good, you know, pink beard, like the disguise. You just walk past it, you're good to go. But now you made them look at you or him, and he now is still causing problems around the town. And a lot of guards saw it. So yeah, it worked, but at what cost? Because now we still look even more like a bad guy. You couldn't have been something else, like a troll or orangutan.
All right, let's go. Let's get this gutter punk.
Yes, sir.
Wait.
Oh, he's gonna
Let
know.
it run. Something doesn't feel right.
Yeah, because you know he can't play saxophone or some shit. He's not that character. He should know that, like, this doesn't feel like the person that he loves, right? You know, because if my partner was like playing the saxophone and sprinting upstairs, I'm like, she does not go upstairs and she doesn't play the saxophone in that order.
He hates freestyle jazz.
Yeah, see?
Get away, bro.
Keep playing.
The clock's ticking.
There. That's him. Where's that train headed?
That's the express to the market, sir.
Oh man, he's good. He's good. I wish they like ran to like go find that guy, and then he went on his own to follow his lead.
6 minutes.
And we'll be there to meet him. Now we go. Everyone to the market.
Yes, sir.
Everyone to the market. I'm a dork. My hair smells like lavender.
I love lavender, and I hate you, bitch. Sorry, that's aggressive.
Starving? Then slay your hunger with dragon crisps.
You know what? You know what? I haven't watched cable in some time, but I think maybe companies should get a little bit more dramatic and a little bit more expressive with their commercials, all right? You bring cereal commercials back, but you actually have like an animatronic dragon head that spills gallons and gallons of Captain Crunch berries or whatever the fuck all over the fucking kitchen, making that shit an absolute mess. And the kids are just laughing and having a good time. I want to see some money put into this shit. Captain Crunch, you can afford to do that kind of shit. I would love it. It'd be like 50 boxes worth, but oh my God. I would love that commercial. I think we need to do more shit like that instead of this ADHD pop, like, how do I describe this? It's like the chip flies up, and you see little crumbs come off, it lands on a perfectly balanced plate, the colors are all nice, and it's like, you got little, you know, it's just some like modern kind of like, yeah, it looks nice, but there's no personality behind this bitch. It's just aesthetically pleasing and the sounds sound nice to my ear. I want something that's gonna get my attention if I'm fucking walking by. I'm sorry for the rant. If I'm walking by New York City, all right, and I look at this TV and I'm like, what the fuck is that? And you just see an animatronic dragon head spewing at a crazy velocity a fuck ton of Captain Crunch berries. Covers the fucking room, and the kids are like, yeah! You know, meanwhile, like one of them is like engraved in one of the kids' heads just because of the light. I know it's dangerous, but I would love it. Big fan of the crossbows with the laser sights, though. Very cool aesthetic. Huge fan.
What in the name of Clarth?
It's a hole in the ceiling. You've seen 1,000 of these. What in the name of... Do you think I'd be like, what in the name of God? There's a hole in the wall. No, it's a hole. Yes, of course she found a way out.
I can't find my mommy.
Okay, good plan.
I went to that stereo over there. Can you help me find her?
Yeah.
Please.
Beautiful plan, by the way. 10 out of 10 execution.
Oh no. Let me go ahead and pass this problem on to someone else.
You definitely fucking know something. All right, you're not a real squire. You don't give a shit. Who are you working for?
Pineapple on pizza.
Excuse me. We need to get through.
I don't understand. We'll just talk about it real quick. All right. I never had pineapple on pizza. I don't really see a problem with it. I think it became a meme at this point. Pineapple on pizza has basically become the new Nickelback of music. All right. I love Nickelback back in the day anyway. I mean, all that kind of all the divorced dad music, right? Was fantastic. But like everybody secretly liked it. And I don't think everybody secretly loves pineapple on pizza, but I think everybody's over exaggerating you not enjoying something. All right. For the people that like it, sure. Enjoy it, like it, but I also don't like jalapenos on pizza or whatever. Like most thing, like I just like meat on pizza and maybe the occasional onions and maybe one or two other things. But there's a lot of things that I would not want on pizza. All right, and I'm going, bleh! Not an over dramatic bitch. All right, you'll be fine. Rip it. Oh God, Jesus.
Okay, that's in there. Everything's fine. We're gonna do this on 3. You ready?
Is she? I don't think she's gonna react the way you think that anybody normally would, right? All of us would be like, ooh, and then you're gonna pull out on like 1 or 2, you know, just to kind of get that surprise factor out, and then I don't think she's gonna react at all. She's old, right?
1, 2, 3.
Oh, you did it on 3. What the fuck? And she didn't react. She's old.
Okay, most people scream at that part.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Feel like.
Pretty stabby. In my leg region.
No, the shape shifting. I mean, does it hurt or does it?
Good question.
Sorry, small-minded question.
No, I think that's a great question. All right. I think asking her indirect questions is the proper way to go. All right. Instead of asking her, where the fuck have you been? Be like, what's it feel like to shapeshift? It's more of like triggering for an ADHD mind to be like more specific and more like, well, you know, you got to get them jogging a little bit. So I think going for these kind of questions is a great plan. All right. Great question. You fucking knew. I knew this is an inside job, and I knew it was gonna be a cult well, I guess I don't know if it's a cult, but it's her. It's her. We need to capture her now. This was crazy. Wow. Reveal. I don't know if I would have guessed her. She probably would have been like under 10th of person I would have put it as my main suspect. But good info.
The director set me up. She killed the queen.
I didn't know what to do. I tried to show you before.
I would have. What about showing the other guy? You know, show the blonde dude. I think it would. Well, it is tricky in your situation. I would say. You're probably staying quiet is probably your best bet. But you did know more information. And it's hard to bring that up to anybody else now.
Cares! This is the man who cut off your arm. Arm chopping is not a love language.
We discussed that. It's not a love language. Fucking thankfully. Otherwise, well, I would give it to her. But I would give her my left arm. How about that? I don't need it that much. I just use it to lean on sometimes and push the space bar. I wouldn't be able to use this mic anymore, but I mean, it's kind of just a gimmick anyway. I don't know. I kind of like walking around still. I don't have to be as close to that bitch as I need. I'm pointing to the mic, not anybody else. Yeah. I mean, I don't need it.
Will of Glory, the Institute, the wall? What's it all really for?
For protecting the realm.
Oh, you mean from villains like you? Or monsters? Like me?
Fair. Real quick, I just want to talk about this shot here, or even technically the previous shot. I've been noticing I'm a huge fan of like side lit color, which is him. She was also lit side half blue, side half pink, and he is side lit blue, side lit like normal lighting. But like, if you can imagine the shot without it, here, let me do an effect. It's not gonna work. I mean, I don't know how to fucking do that. But like, imagine he didn't have that like outline around him. That shot would not pop as much. He would not pop from the background as much. But the fact that you're separating him and adding also 2 different colors adds a nice aesthetic. Man. Okay. Because that billboard, I was thinking about it. I'm like, oh man, they can't hire the kids anymore. Man, now the kids aren't gonna be able to be inspired to like be something greater than themselves. I'm like, wait a fucking second. Maybe that's the plan. Maybe the director didn't like the fact that he was that he wasn't part of the system, and we need to control those kids, because this is a fucking a classist thing maybe.
I'm innocent, and I have proof.
He's got a weapon!
No!
Not anymore! Todd rules!
Oh, fuck you, Todd. Oh my God. This is why we needed the Squire. God damn it.
Break stuff.
Why do we always keep going for animals? You know, why are we going for zoo animals? You could transform into anything. Let's become a dragon and take us away. A dragon would have done this in seconds.
Wait, what?
Hope you brought milk.
Wait a fucking second. There is no, all right. It may not be throwing up actual Captain Crunch berries, but there is no fucking way that I mention that in the same video it happens. I brought up a dragon spitting a bunch. Dude, there's no one's gonna believe me. No one's gonna believe me. There is no fucking way that is happening right now. What are you throwing up exactly? There is no fucking way. It's the cereals. Are they playing this song from this? There's no way, bro. Nobody's gonna believe me. Oh, they're gonna say it's a pre-watch again. This is JoJo's all over again. I'm just enjoying shows, man, and now I'm gonna get fucking canceled or some shit. That's wild to me. That is so wild. You have to believe me. That's so wild. Oh, I'm gonna keep watching the movie. Oh my God, that's so funny.
It's okay.
Monster.
This is who she truly looks like, or what she did look like. And then your village got raided by something, and something happened to you. Or. Oh God, I'm gonna put a theory out there, and I'm gonna hope it's wrong, just for the sake of my own sanity at this point. But she's from a village outside the wall, all right? And I always forget the main queen or god or whatever her name is, his name. But then they infused these people with some kind of thing to turn them into monsters. So then they had something to fend off so people would believe the society is good because they're like, you know, they're going outside the walls to turn people into monsters to attack the wall. So they're like, we're protecting you. That's why you guys gotta be faithful to us. That is what that shot gives me. Is the fact that she hates being called a monster because, you know, at some point, maybe she feared monsters or maybe she trusted the system. This is wild.
I said I don't want to talk about it.
Hey, I'm just trying to help.
I don't need your help.
She is upset. Go to her.
Did you see the way that little girl looked at me?
I mean, it was a little girl. She didn't know any better, technically. You did save her life, but again, a dragon saved her life, and it's a scary looking dragon. Even like, it was a lot for a child to process, all right? And she did the only thing that they're spoon feeding these kids. Spoon feeding these kids. And honestly, it's fine. We just gotta, you know, put ourselves in their shoes. It's a little scary. We saved their life. We gotta move on from that. We'll fix this.
And the crack grows bigger and bigger until the wall crumbles and the monsters pour in. I beg the queen not to question the word of Glorith.
See, it's always monsters being bad, right? But this is kind of my theory on aliens in real life. You know, there's always like, oh, look at the lights, look at the lights. We were talking about this in the Discord, actually. But like, I'm not afraid of aliens, bro. You know, I'm sure there's already a lot of horrific stuff going on down here. Well, there is a lot of horrific stuff going on down here. But like aliens, I don't think it would be the worst thing. And if it is the worst thing, I think it would make the world better. Because then we all have a common enemy. And then we can all unite and be on the same team. You know? But if they aren't bad, anyway, I think they would have a lot to offer. You know, we just accept them. There'd be new technologies, new medicines, new a lot of things. There is no bad thing that happens unless they just overpower us as an Earth and kind of kill everybody. But you know what? Maybe we need to start from scratch. But make me a little bacteria man, and let me grind my way up to the top of the big macho germ man. All right. I'm just saying. There's always a fear of not knowing, but there's so much to learn from from the things that we do not know enough about, or the things that are unknown to us currently. You know, a lot of people fear that shit, but for me, it's exciting. You know?
But she wouldn't listen.
Oh. Secret
Allowing Ballister to hold the sword was the first crack in the wall. And now?
It's true.
We have a monster in our kingdom.
There wouldn't have been a monster if you fucking didn't kill the queen. Everything would have been working like clockwork anyway. Are you out of your mind? Director of chaos?
Is that?
I'm sorry, Ambrosius.
You no fucking way. Why are you being so dramatic? Can you kill her? I would go down. I am petty as fuck. I would go down strangling her, and I would stab her with my back because the sword is going through me. That's what I meant. Bring her to the ground, then fucking lay on top of her and just kill her. There's no shot. I would, my dying breath. Are you dying or are you dead? Stop. Just die or not die. One of the two. You're stressing me out. That's wild.
Yes, I framed Ballister. I killed the queen.
Oh. We're only halfway through the movie. What the fuck else is gonna happen?
I can't wait for the kingdom to see this.
Oh wait, was that Nimona?
You.
That and my sidekick. Round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
Was my acting okay? I was a little worried, man.
That's you? Where's the pink strand of hair? Were you covering it?
What?
Nothing.
Hey, check it out.
Whoa.
Hold on. I want to read that. I want to read that shit. Go back.
Hey, check it out.
I'm trying. Ballistar 12. 100K views. Very good. Very good. Oh my god. That's believable. Could this be legit or some kind of deep fake? I fucking knew it. Ugh, I don't want to be right. Stop making me right. God. I feel bad every time I'm right. I don't want to. Has been caught confessing to ... Where's the hashtags? If this is for real, then we are all in big trouble. Okay, that's fine. Get them questioning at least. Really? Royal party? Wandering what him? 69?
Whoa, 100, 500, 3,000.
Okay. Pride is the crutch of the insecure. Only real knights will blank. Could this be legit? Some kind of deepfake again by Moon Sushi Warrior. I always hate that whenever I see TikToks and I see people like copying other people's comments. I'm like, is any part of you authentic? Make your own goddamn comments. But yeah, I mean, of course it can happen where like it can trigger some kind of like thing. You're like, oh, somebody else already said that shit. Sure. But I know there's a lot. It happens way too often for it to be a common reoccurrence. All right, there's people that just copy it to just get the likes.
The whole kingdom is seeing this thing.
Well, I guess there's only one question left.
What's that?
Can a shark dance?
Can a shark dance?
What the fuck is about to happen?
Watch me.
We should not be celebrating. This is... I wish I could make this a thumbnail, but I don't know if it's enough as a thumbnail material, but I do love the shot. We should not be celebrating because nothing has happened yet. All right, let's get something in motion first. Let's get our names cleared and then shark dance. I feel like this is too premature. Okay. What is that scratch on there? What is that? Is that supposed to make a 6? Or is that really just a scratch? We definitely have developed the first part of the ending here, right? But we still have quite a ways to go, and we still have some unanswered questions about the overall state of the world. That's what I'm excited for.
With me.
Yes, sir.
Director!
She's gone. I think that's the best way to do it, though, is to upload this video, but I feel like I would have been uploading more videos afterwards. You know, you have to respond to some of those, the comments on the videos themselves, and like make yourself more personable, all right? Talk to the people a little bit. I would go to a unfamiliar location so they can't know exactly where you are, but we would take a little day trip, go to like a place where like we get a little bit of peace, maybe a rooftop somewhere, and we just answer questions to everybody and kind of allow them to know who we are. I think that's always a great call to do for these kind of things, you know, because this happens all the time. And I think it would allow us to get personal, and we would be the ones answering questions, and she would not be, which puts us at the advantage. Back to you, Chet.
You're under arrest
For the murder of the Queen. And for...
This explains everything.
What have you done? What? What is it? What's on the paper? What is on the paper? There's no fucking way that... There's no way. There is no way. Is it a prophecy, maybe? Prophecy would suck. What's happening? Nachos? Loins of gold. Oh, he found us? Talk to him. Talk to him. Oh no, okay. I meant like online, not in person. Oh no. Oh, we are not going out in public. Like this? No, absolutely not.
nachos.
Please.
And hold the olives. He's allergic.
It's fine.
Val, I wouldn't be here.
If he's allergic, why didn't he say no olives? I have to do the same thing with my partner, though. All right? I always have to check on the gluten-free stuff. So I'm like, hey, is that gluten-free? Is that gluten-free? Is that toast? Send it back. If there's gluten in there, I send it back.
It is not me. That was the monster, working with the real...
Oh, no. She's using the transform against us. Shit, that's good. It's good.
Queen killer, Ballister. They are trying to trick you.
That's a lie.
We are under attack by something that can take any form. It could be anyone.
Oh, fuck.
Your spouse.
Oh, man. Yeah, that was pretty good. Ooh. Dang it. She got us. Damn. Oh, shit, dog. Yeah, fuck.
She's come back to finish what she started, and she's using you to do it.
But
no.
She's my friend.
Aren't I more than that? We can slay this monster.
No. I'm telling. She was outside. Well, I guess they don't know this, but she was outside when we killed the queen. There's no way she turned into the director, replaced a sword, and then walked outside, because she wouldn't need to do that. So what? I knew it was gonna relate to her being like the monster back in 1,000 years ago. But now why is she plastered on the chest of one or inside of one? What the fuck actually happened?
You know what she is.
Stop.
Why won't you admit it?
Just stop.
You're in danger,
Why
pal.
can't you just leave me alone?
Because I love you.
Then listen to him. Also, one tiny little detail I want to talk about is they have two different forms of glare in their eyes. He's got little squares, and then he's got little triangles. See? Why? What do you have? Your triangles are facing outwards. I hate you. Oh no, now he's gonna get fucked. Oh no! Nah.
Even now, with this, think about everything that we have been through together.
I'm thinking about everything we've done together. Broken out of jail, stolen cars, kidnapped people, manipulated people.
I was helping you.
Yeah, but you got manipulated too, dude. You're the one that killed the queen. Why? You're getting blinded by your brainwash, bro. All right. I liked us before you talked to the blonde boy again. All right. You're getting a little too, you have to get back to your, you have to get checked a little bit. They're going to capture your boyfriend and they'll be like, wow, he's going to get fucked. And now I need my teammate. And I just yelled at her because I didn't understand something. So I am afraid of it and I'm going to scream at it and I'm not going to listen to it. You need to listen to it.
You were using me. You wanted them to see a villain, someone else to hate, so you wouldn't be alone. Because you're not a sidekick.
Excuse me.
You're a...
What?
Fucking say it. Oh, she's got little diamonds. Fucking say it.
I'm a what?
You know what you are.
No,
This is the craziest 180 of a character. I was a fan of him. I was a fan of you. And in the beginning, I even was like, eh. And then I'm like, you know what? I'm being too... You're gonna turn that fast? I'll turn that fast back on you, bitch. I'm coming at you. I'm on Nimona's team. I don't care. Kill some people. I don't give a shit. Good run. Jump. Are you outside? The well. The wishing well. We're back. And I need to move the laundry. 1 second. It's time to wrap this bitch up. Let's do it. Oh, that's right. This is sad. Oh. No one likes pink things. Wait, shouldn't deer work? Aren't deer a version of colorblind? Or am I thinking of something else? Just hang out with animals. Aren't dogs colorblind? Can't you hang out with some dogs? I don't remember anymore now. Hang out with colorblind things. Oh, wait, is that gonna be, oh my god, is that gonna be, the god lady? Or is that a boy? I can't tell. No, no, no. Okay. This is cute as fuck. I would watch the whole movie like this. All right, the whole movie didn't have any words. It was just a blonde person with a young redhead girl. My ideal story. Adorable. No, all you had to do was run away as a bear. All you had to do was run away as a bear and just come back tomorrow as yourself. You would have been totally okay. That little transformation is what destroyed you. Oh, they're poking her. Oh, they're poking her. No, no. Bad story. Bad story. Oh, bad story. I feel bad. And you started your own fire and you're blaming it on the monster. Oh, absolutely you are. Oh my, this is a tale as old as time. Oh my god, people making bad decisions and blaming on other people for their own actions. Oh my god. Pain.
Glorith?
I fucking knew. I knew it. I knew it. We started off as friends. We started off. Come on, Glorith, you had to have seen it. Oh, I knew it. Like, part of me was like, oh, could it be a little blonde boy, right? A little representation in here. Nope. I'm like, you know, it's probably Glorith, and they probably have a history. But that still doesn't. I wonder if she still did the wishing well thing. Like, I mean, we saw like her go back, but she transformed and just tried to. Where did it come from? Or was she just born this way? No, no,
Go back to the shadows from whence you came.
Oh my god. Are you in a fucking cult, you freak? I would have died for you. And now I don't want to. Well, I mean, well, it depends on the situation.
From whence you came.
Something wrong.
Uh-oh.
You know what you are.
brought a monster into our home.
Oh my god, I'm tired of this. I just feel bad all the time. I just feel bad all the time. And now she's gonna turn into a monster, and he's the only one that could save everybody because we have to accept it. And I don't know. I don't feel great. I mean, I'm fine if she takes down the whole city. Fuck it. Send them all to hell. Start from scratch. What's 18 more years? That's wild. That is wild. Okay. I still stand by my... This is only gonna work as two extremes, all right? Either she kills the entire city or she has to die to protect what's there, and we just have to live with the corruption of the government and everything. I don't want that one. I'd rather the whole place just start from scratch. All right? Just get as many people out there as you can, and we'll take it down. Wild.
Everyone stay calm.
You hit one monster and you hit 5 or 6 buildings. You guys, aren't you trained for this? See, if you weren't a piece of shit to her, she would be coming trying to rescue you right now. You know, if you didn't walk in and be like, "You're a monster. Oh no, monster time." Whatever the fuck you're saying, and you would have been like, "Hey, why are you in the prophecy? What happened? What happened to all those, what's going on?" And she'd be like, and then the door would have opened up, and then they would have stormed in there, and then she would have like still ran away, but then she would have watched from behind the corner, and she'd be like, "I gotta get him back. I gotta explain myself." And then you would have been fine, and then this wouldn't have happened. But because you're bad monster, and it would have been horrible. All right, you judged her, and then you sent her off. You were closer to her than other blonde lady. There's a lot of weird names I'm trying to remember. All right, you were closer to her than she was because you actually were getting to accepting, and you guys were having a great time. You danced as sharks, you know. At least the original friend, you know, you transform once, and you're like, "Oh, this is kind of fun." And then once other people see it, they're like, "Monster," and then she betrayed them. And then that's the same thing that happened to you. All right, you're like, "Oh, you know what? This is fun. Let's dance as sharks. fun time. And then the second they're like, "Monster," and he's like, "Monster," and that convinced you? So the fuck what? 1,000 years ago, the place was good. Everything looked great. You recovered, and everything is fine. Monster, bitch. That will fucking destroy her. Let's not. That's a big cannon. We hit her with some rocket launchers, and she's like, "Ah, shit." That is hitting her with a 50 caliber sniper rifle as a child. Okay, good. Good. Yes, great. Yes. Okay. Good. Big fan. Tesla cannons. Right, we're good? Are we good?
Fire the cannons. Kill it.
What the The Lion, the Witch. The audacity of this bitch. You are out of your mind, lady. That is Times Square. And it's dealt with. And you want to erase Times Square? I hate this. I hate her. I hate her a lot.
I said fire the...
No.
Yeah. Okay, thank God.
It's over.
Oh. I hate her. I can't fucking stand you, dude. Who's giving you all these tools? Where'd you get this little flower wand from? It's very cool. But oh my God, you're just so stupid. Is this movie supposed to be sad or just make me angry? I'm just angry. The first half, I'm like, oh, what's going on? Second half, I'm like, ah! The whole time. Everybody. You got them all? You want to go again? You want to just point it to the whole fucking city?
No! No!
Who the fuck is teaching her how to use the Tesla cannons? When would you ever meet a director that's like, huh, I know how to operate that heavy machinery. How does this thing not require 2 keys and a password and you have to hold down a fucking switch, all right, to do this thing? And she could just go in there and be like, huh, fire a button. Goodbye, millions of people.
Oh, back to the shadows from whence you came.
She's alive. She's alive.
Nimona! Nimona!
Nope. Not believing it. Not believing it.
Come back.
I know better than to trust these deaths.
Please come back.
I could trust the process. There's no way.
Oh.
Cute? Everything's fine. You would not be this happy if she actually died. You wouldn't be. You wouldn't be. Unless this is like far, far in the future, which I guess it could be. I'm not believing it. All right, I would not have taken those down, or I would just put them on standby. Supposedly they have a lot of monstrous threats. Supposedly, you know, we have a big wall that like Nimona was technically the aggressor too, and now that she's on our side, alive, we don't need the walls as big. Or maybe can we make them retractable? Can they go down? Maybe, you know, and then people can breathe some fresh air. Maybe. Cool. So this is closely after. He would not be as happy. There's no way. Okay. Okay. Please. I need her to be alive. I do. I need her to be alive. This would suck severely. This would be such a happy ending if she's... It'd be a good story regardless, but you know what I want.
Hey, boss.
Holy...
Okay. Okay. All right. I wish we got to see her come in there, but it's fine. We'll take it. All right. Is there anything else that's at the end of this? You know, is this just the credits? Beautiful job, by the way. Beautiful movie. Beautiful. I loved it. Fantastic animation. All right. It was just a great story. It did not get that sad, thankfully. I mean, I was partially mentally prepared because I don't remember how many movies that we were recommended that were like, hey, bring your tissues for, or something like that. You know, I know supposedly there was a lot of recommendations for some sad movies, and I don't know if you guys want to watch me cry or not. Okay. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Thank God. So at least this was a very fun story. This was great. Great message. Good little twists and turns. Good characters. Phenomenal voice acting as always. Everybody, if you enjoyed this, hey, thank you so much for being here. Please leave a like or a comment or subscribe to like let me know that I'm doing a good job and that you guys want more of this stuff, because this was really fun. It is kind of exhausting doing long reactions like that, but I mean, as long as I take them in consideration and moderation, I think it's fine. I think we trickle these in every now and then for sure. I really enjoy them, and there's a lot of movies that we need to watch, and it's more of a digestible show, so we don't have to do it over a course of forever. We can just do it in technically one sitting, and we knock these out. But this is delightful. There's a lot of recommendations. I'll probably do another poll in the next week or two to just see what we want from the original list, and we'll see, and we'll go from there. All right? Did you have a good time? Did you like this? I like this. All right, I had a great time. The fantastic movie. I will recommend it to other people as well. Thank you so much for being here. All right, if you enjoy this reaction, subscribe to Madables for more reaction content. See ya.